What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Major Ben Gaming channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as always. It is Friday. Thank God this has been a long week, to be honest, and I'm excited to talk about stuff in today's video because we have just got another update from Cyberpunk as per CD Projekt Red's live stream that he just did on Twitch. Now, obviously, Cyberpunk went from being like one of the most disaster games to then getting gradual updates where the game just improved over time. We got, mainly bug fixes, but the game just got better and better and better. We then got updates 2.0 and Phantom Liberty, which obviously Phantom Liberty is one of the best DLCs I think I've ever played. And then obviously in 2.0, you got big features on PC like path tracing and stuff. And we were kind of told that that was it for this game, like the game was done. But no, we today got told that in 2.1, there's a brand new update adding various different things that people want, and I want to go through these things in this video today just to see what actually has been added into Night City and have a talk about them. So let's have a look through these bits. So CDPR just revealed in a stream some decently sized new additions to the game. Nothing insane, but more than a few things that players have actually been asking for over the past 3 years. Some even that maybe should have been in the game from day one. Now, obviously we all know the disaster that was Cyberpunk. So the NCART Metro, this is something that players have been asking for. They have given in the game, and do feel free to pause the video and have a read through all this, but they have given us a full metro system that is not only a quick fast travel system, but you can actually ride through Night City sitting on the train in real time between 19 different stations. Now, this is just great news. Like, it's really cool. It's something that doesn't really add anything to the game. I mean, apart from the fact that you could travel around in real time rather than just fast travel, so it's not practical, but it's what people have been asking for, because we were shown in the trailers and stuff that there was going to be some sort of a train system, which is just wasn't there in the game. So this is a great addition. I think it's just cool. It's something to add that's fun and kind of just all round completes what Cyberpunk was meant to be, which is an open world game where you can do things like this. But that's one of the additions. Let's carry on. Romance hangouts. Everyone in Cyberpunk 2077 always seems to want more romance content added. Yeah, you guys dirty buggers out there. And while small bits have been added in time, though no actual new romances, there is a new feature that will allow V to call up their partners to come over and hang out, though for now that's all that's being said without specific details, with more to come. So that's interesting. There are things that are hinted and talked about in the live stream that they didn't dive into exactly what we're going to be getting, but still we're going to be getting things like the romance hangouts. Interesting, a nice update to make it feel more real. New vehicles and bike combat. There are 5 new motorcycles coming to the game. I don't think Phantom Liberty added any, plus 1 new car, the convertible Porsche 911 Cabriolet, which will have some sort of mini quest attached to it. So actually a new little quest. Past that, motorcycles are getting handling improvements. Thank God, because I'm actually currently playing the game through again, because I absolutely love this game now. But that is something that I very much noted. The handling on the motorbikes is terrible. If you want to go around a corner pretty quick, the bike doesn't lean. I have a motorbike, so I know these things. There's no leaning. It's just like, it will like do that, and then you'll try and steer it and you'll be upright still, and it's just like there's no handling on motorbikes, and it's a shame because they're some of my favorite vehicles in the game, especially like the Arch motorbikes, obviously from Keanu Reeves' own motorbike business. But anyway, going on, I don't want to rant about that. The ability to do wheelies and flips, and you can now use throwing knives while on bikes. The clips people are going to be hitting is going to be cool. Something all my throwing knife V is very excited about. They also adding car chases in quests and in the world where they should have been vehicle combat but wasn't when the new system arrived, like gigs that you have stealing and delivering cars. Cool. Great updates, especially the motorbike thing I'm very happy about. Radio port. Now, as it says here, it's a cool one. While I really love the Cyberpunk 2077 soundtrack, I found myself barely listening to it, as 80% of the time I was just running and jumping everywhere instead of driving. But now you can listen to the radio thanks to a new implant in V. So essentially you get a radio that's on board with you all the time, so you can just literally listen to the music all the time while you're walking around a city. Something, again, I think should have just been added at, like, you could do that in real life. Like, you have headphones, right? So it's so cool that you get to listen to this. I mean, the Cyberpunk soundtrack is phenomenal. I have it on my phone on Apple Music, but this is just great. And as it says here, you can actually use it on the NCART metro system that they're adding to the game as well, which is just really, really cool. Car races. This one will allow you to replay the Beast in Me Claire mission races for new rewards and to get personal best times. I'm a little unclear on how this will work, as those races were pretty weird with a whole lot of auto catch-up. Definitely, there was a lot of auto braking from when you got too far behind. And I'm pretty sure they don't work with the new car combat system, though I didn't check after Phantom Liberty, admittedly. Some of the new prizes will be car discounts under the new buying system. Johnny, not Claire, is in your passenger seat, not shooting anyone. Interesting. So that's again, you can replay car races. Would have been nice if they'd added a few more for this last bit, but maybe they have. We don't know everything. They did say there's lots of secrets to, not lots, but there's some secrets to uncover for yourself. Atom Smasher upgrade. It's always been a little weird that V can just utterly destroy Atom Smasher in seconds with a powerful build, even on the hardest difficulties of the game, but now he's smarter, faster, more aggressive, has more dangerous weapons, and even a Sandevistan? I see. I haven't played the game enough to even understand a lot of these things that are probably in the game. I need to play the game more. So this may actually shape him into a formidable foe at last, just in time for the 18th time to kill him, I suppose. Yeah, I haven't played the game that many times. I think this is my third playthrough that I'm about to enter. But agreed, I've seen videos where people try to do builds where they like one-shot Atom Smasher, so definitely needs more work as well. But they do note there's more past this as well, including new secrets, as they didn't talk about everything, but it's a lot more than I think people may have been expecting from this update. And I'm excited to try it out for myself. Anyway, me too. I'm very much excited. No word on if other medium updates like 2.2 and beyond may be coming after this, but this does strike me as a bunch of stuff that maybe was supposed to make it into Phantom Liberty, but just wasn't ready in time, which I kind of agree. I think that may have been the case here, but to be honest, with those updates, that just kind of rounds off the game and kind of completes things that a lot of people were asking for. But to talk about disappointment for a second, I think there's a few features that people wanted. Oh, well, one feature that people wanted the most, and I think you'll all be screaming it in the comments if you guys are fans of the game, and that is New Game Plus. There is no word here on New Game Plus. Obviously, if we all boot into the game when this update comes and we start playing it, then, you know, I'll be wrong. But everybody, from what I've seen, is asking for New Game Plus just to have, you know, enter the game with some of the equipment you've already got and make it more difficult or whatever, various things like that. I understand why they might not be doing it, because there's a lot of complications where if you go and enter the starting sequence of the game with all this biomechanic stuff on your arm, it defeats the point of getting to the Ripper Dock and being in Night City at the start of the game. So it kind of wouldn't make sense, but they could just stop you using those things, and then once you get past that point, you unlock those things. I don't know, but that is something I know that people were desperately asking for. But to be honest, this is kind of great. Like this is a good update. This is, you know, something that we're just getting a good amount of stuff here. The metro system, I'm definitely going to be trying that out. I think it's really, really cool. Romance Hangouts is interesting. Bike combat, that's something that I was happy with, and obviously the just being able to handle the bike better is something that I'm really, really, really pleased about, because I basically stopped using them a lot of the time because they were just so bad at handling. So I'm really pleased for that update. And the radio port, just being able to have the soundtrack is cool, like when you're doing random stuff. Car races, maybe there's more to it, hopefully, I don't know. And the Atom Smasher upgrade, making it a little bit more difficult and making him better, is just very good. So all round, a good update to the game, and I'm happy with what we've got here from CD Projekt Red. And just to see them support this game and turn it around from being one of the worst launching games ever to being actually in the game of the year for their Phantom Liberty this year. Like, got to give them props for that. They've done an extremely good job at converting this game, and I must admit, I am so excited for Witcher 4, because you know they're going to do a good job with that game, because they have to. They can't let the customers down again. So Witcher 4 is going to be a phenomenal game, but we won't get into that in this video. But that's it for this one. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in future videos. Bye-bye for now.